All right, so here's where the shelter is, in Miami-Dade County, and the puppy shop, maybe less than 100 yards away. So who comes up with this idea? Let's put a puppy shop right next to the shelter. No wonder they're struggling. The Pet Adoption and Protection Center, Miami-Dade Animal Services, is at a critical capacity level. They are caring for over 500 animals in a shelter that's meant to house only half as many, and currently managing a life-threatening bacterial outbreak. This highly contagious respiratory disease is easily spread to other animals in a shelter environment. To prevent the spread, Miami-Dade Animal Services is suspending some of its services immediately. Their wellness clinic, spay and neuter surgeries, and vaccinations, gone. Response to service requests for stray dogs, hang it up. And as far as receiving, pets will not be accepted at the shelter. This is one of the reasons we see an increasing number of discarded animals. People are dumping dogs off like they are yesterday's garbage, instead of living, feeling, breathing creatures that they are.
Come here! You're such a pup.
It's okay. Oh, I know. You're such a good boy. Is this a boy? Oh, you're such a good boy. They are the reason our life-saving work will continue. We have established feeding spots, and we are helping those owners that cannot take proper care of their animals. To give you an idea of the enormity of the abandoned dog problem, just look inside this property. So many animals in deplorable conditions, confined to small cages. I started wondering if at some point this was going to get any worse. Here's this German Shepherd. Is that a girl? Yeah, she's inside a chicken coop.
Give me milk.
And she's afraid. This is worse than a third world country. This girl was locked away in a chicken coop and left to suffer. We don't know how long she has been living in these unbearable conditions, but she's underweight, most likely loaded with intestinal parasites, flea, tick infested, and possible heartworm. Living inside a cage full of broken tiles, endless piles of poop, rocks, and starving. Look at the filth that she was living in. The filth. I can't even explain this to you. It just breaks my heart over and over and over again. And the filth is just tremendous. I'm just happy to get her out of here. These dogs were extremely thankful to finally get out of this inhumane situation that they had to endure. They were more than ready to jump in a car. The female felt relieved and her tail started wagging. She understood they were in safe hands. She wasn't trembling or confused anymore, like she was inside the chicken coop. They were eager to start a new chapter in their lives and be healthy and happy at last. Our hearts were full of joy because we were able to provide the assistance they desperately needed. The owner insisted we take both dogs because we can breed them. He said these dogs are purebred and we can make lots of money off them. It was sickening to hear, and we had to keep our composure. This is just another act of animal abuse that we continue to see come out of Redland. The remaining dogs on this property are in immediate danger. They roam busy streets in Redland. They are easy prey for dog fighters. They can be attacked by other dogs in the area or hit by cars. But the owner is not concerned. I can't believe the filth that I saw inside that chicken coop. It was so disgusting. And when you walked out, I was able to film a little more. Oh man, it's wow.
Those conditions the poor dog was kept in, it was definitely not the best. Although he was saying, he kept saying that he was trying to help the dogs, but in those conditions, there's no way that the poor dog was, had any comfort. She couldn't sleep. There's tiles, there's garbage, there's like a whole bunch of, things inside her, inside that kennel that I'm sure she wasn't even able to, rest.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Those are the new dogs that are coming here?
Yes.
Well, hello. Is
I
it
have the other, the
friendly?
female. Yeah. Very friendly.
These dogs are no longer unwanted. They no longer have to fight to stay alive. For the first time in their lives, they will sleep in a comfy bed with food and water close by, no longer at risk of losing their lives. Here, he's safe, sound, doesn't have to live in that filth anymore, and really happy that he's here. Now we can start the spay and neuter process, and right after that we can just find him a home. This is the one that was inside the chicken coop, and that filth that you saw, no more. And she looks like she's extremely underweight as well. Ah, there she is. Finally, we can see her face. She's cute. Did you give her a name, Jessie? Princess. Okay, we'll call her Princess. The fate of abandoned pets is almost always tragic. While some pets are picked up by animal shelters, the authorities, or even taken by people who find them, many are not as lucky as this one. Okay, so here we have the second one, and I think we're gonna call her Princess or Purple. I'll let you guys choose. Leave it in the comments. You picked him up in the nursery?
Yeah.
My God, he's beautiful. Oh, Papa.
And this one was picked up at a farm.
Oh,
There
wow.
was two of them. And the lady only picked up one and left this one behind.
We are always in need of food for cats and dogs in our feeding area. One of the local rescues in the Redland graciously donated food, and we are beyond thankful for her kindness and support. Together we can make a difference in their lives.